Welcome back to Adventures with Rosie.
And welcome to Ohope.
Alright, so home for the next couple of nights is the Ohope Beach top 10. Treating ourselves to a campground. As you can see, this part of the campground, and actually probably most of the campground, is dead quiet this time of year. But that does mean that they do a few sort of deals. So like I think at the moment in July, we're right at the end of July, it's kids are free, so you don't have to pay for the kids, which is always a gripe I have with campgrounds anyway, paying for young kids who don't really use the facilities. But kids are free, and sometimes they do like a stay for 3 nights but pay for 2 sort of deal as well. So yeah, you know, well worth sort of checking out those sort of deals I think in winter. The other bonus here is that this entire block here that you can see is pet friendly in the winter, I think in the off season. So we can bring the dog along, and there's a few other people here with dogs, but you can only imagine how cranking this place would be in the summer. This is about, what you see sort of behind us here is about a quarter, maybe a fifth of the total campsite, but really nice trees. There's a playground there, there's a games room, there are hot tubs and a sauna on site. It's one of those premium top 10 superior or premium they call them. There's a pool, there's water slides, yeah, really cool. I think the pool's probably closed. Across the road as well you got a pier for fishing, so we'll go there high tide this afternoon, I think, do a bit of fishing. Beach is right there, so pretty ideal I think for a couple of nights away. That is one very space age looking sauna with a view. There are just rows and rows of campsites under these trees like this. So these are all like tenting sites, caravan sites for the summer. I can imagine the vibe here in the summer, like Christmas, New Year's, holidays would be pretty cool. Probably a lot of kids running around, but there's so much space in here. It's all like immaculate. It's cool. There is a little cafe here, like a takeaway coffee, and I think they do like fish and chips and that sort of thing as well. That's open in the peak seasons. Closed in the winter, but yeah, peak season that's open as well, which is cool. And there's like loads of toilet blocks and shower blocks. Everything here is quite new, so yeah, maybe we'll have to come back in the summer holidays. I reckon it'd be a nice spot. Alright, so we're going to shoot off across to the wharf now and go for a bit of a fish. Now, we did carry around Harvey's fishing rod in the South Island for that whole time we were down there, and we used it twice. We had big plans of becoming hunter-gatherers and use it. See, Harvey's been collecting stickers on a little tackle box here. So we're going to use it again. I was just dug into it to see what hooks we had and things in there, and a bit embarrassed to find we'd originally bought a pair of washing up gloves from the first time we went fishing, so we didn't have to touch the fish. So you keen fishermen out there will be probably a bit embarrassed for me having gloves in there. So I'll take those down to the wharf, get those on, and yeah, the kids are just going to have a muck around, see if we can catch them dinner maybe, who knows. Like a surgeon. So we're using a bit of a pilchard today. Bit of pilchy, stays on the line nice. It's a weird looking pilchard.
Yeah, we'll go with some bait.
Perfect! Just running my 4-hook kingfish setup today. Get this baby out there over by those boats.
Pull it up.
You might want to step back, I think. I don't know. Oh, is that off or on?
Oh, it's a knot already!
Oh, look at that!
He's tied a knot. It's tied a knot.
Nice, stand back. Are you jigging?
That's the whole point of fishing.
I'm jigging.
I would have fished, but Dad won't.
Well, we came home empty-handed, unfortunately, so no fresh fish for dinner. Didn't look like many people were catching fish on that wharf at the time, but oh well. One cool thing this campground does have is in the kids area, so there's like a trampoline and a big jumping pillow and stuff like you normally see at the top 10. They also have an outdoor movie theatre, a big screen, like an all-weather outdoor screen, and they send you an email out with what is playing that night. So 4 o'clock this afternoon, Ratatouille starts for the kids, so that's kind of cool. They send you an email like of what's going on. There's also, there were kids swimming in that pool, which I said earlier was way too cold to swim in. Apparently it's 18 degrees. There was kids on the water slides before, but there's hot tubs and stuff here as well. So I think all the kids are going to go and watch a movie, bit of dinner, maybe a bonfire at the beach tonight, some marshmallows. Yeah.
We're getting a bit fancy in the caravan now. We've upgraded our op shop plates and cups and bowls to a lovely Crown Lynn set. This was my grandparents' set. They've both passed away now, but it was their caravan set way back then. So it's kind of nice to pass the tradition down and put them to use.
I was a little bit apprehensive about having that beautiful china that is a family heirloom in this caravan, it being an off-road caravan as well. Although this caravan does travel nice and steady, but Chelsea's parents and grandparents, I guess, would have had the attitude of like, use it. If you've got it, you might as well use it, right? There's no point it sitting in a cupboard collecting dust. So we have a fancy china sitting here now. Dinner tonight, we're going to make some McMuffins, breakfast for dinner. Avocado, we got some bacon in there, some hash browns in there, bit of hollandaise somewhere, Chelsea, hopefully. Sorted. Look at that. Alright, well, good morning and welcome to the West End Beach in Ohope. So Ohope is kind of like one big long bit of beach, I suppose, and the campground's right down one end. There's a golf course and a campground down the bottom, and right at the top is what they call the West End. Beautiful houses here. This place in summer must look amazing. All these big pahudakawa trees here. And there's a walk you can do up and over the hill to the next bay. It has been shut recently because of a big slip, so we're not sure if it's shut or open, but it's a quite nice walk. You can go around the rocks at low tide, or you can go up and over the hill, bunch of steps, I guess. So yeah, we're going to see if it's open. We can still see a big slip up ahead, so maybe the track's shut, but this is a pretty beautiful end of Ohope to come to. Just back in here there's toilets, and there's also freedom camping. There's room for probably 8, 9, 10 camper vans. I don't know about if you'd get a caravan in there. You might if it was quiet. You probably wouldn't in the height of summer, but yeah, there's freedom camping down the west end. Huge big toilet block, and day parking as well. So pretty beautiful beach to come to. There's these really amazing houses in here where they're just like, there's a section that must be a quarter acre, 1,000 square meters or something, just with a caravan on it. This would be a cool spot. I bet they never come up for sale, but imagine just having a section here you could bring your caravan to in the summer or Christmas or whatever. Kayaks, fishing. Yeah, beautiful. Well, there goes that plan. There's a partial track closure, and the part that is closed is this part right here where we are. So I guess we're going to try and walk around the rocks maybe, and I don't know. How's this for a little private beach? Unfortunately we couldn't get the kids around this far. You had to go over this sketchy little goat track of rock. It's quite slippery rock, but I wish we could. This is obviously in high tide. We're low tide right now. High tide this is completely covered, but yeah, neat rocks, be cool fishing out here. Cool spot. Well, a nice little quiet weekend away, eh?
Yeah, we've all been a bit under the weather the last couple of weeks, so it was nice to get somewhere warm and defrost for a bit and catch up with friends. It was really cool going away with them too.
Apparently it was a nice day back home, but it was probably 10 degrees warmer, a few hours towards the beach. But yeah, the kids passed colds onto us. Chelsea's been under the weather. I'm just starting to get it now. So yeah, we didn't do heaps, but sometimes we need those sort of weekends, eh?
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah. So next adventure, not sure what now.
No.
We're busy planning. We got a couple of weekends at home for birthday parties. My grandmother's turning 90. So we'll go and celebrate that, and yeah, then we'll get away for another weekend, I think.
Yep, I think Harvey's got a birthday party booked in every weekend for the next month, so we're going to have to pick and choose. He's a popular kid.
Yeah. So yeah, stay tuned. Plenty coming up. I'm working on another couple of video ideas at the moment as well, and we got some stuff happening around the property with our pine forests, so hopefully.
Yeah.
So yeah, stay tuned. See you in the next video.
See ya.